Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another week of Rush Racing League. Yes, it is the third evaluation week, and this week it is Division 1, round number 3 at Austria, and a lovely Spielberg circuit. My favourite track of the whole F1 calendar, and obviously on the game as well. So this should be very, very exciting. Short quali. Not the biggest grid you've seen, but still some serious talent on the grid. I am your host and commentator tonight. It's Jay, and I'm joined by my favourite English friend, Andy Owen. You're back.
Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, everybody. Yes, I'm back. It's been a little while. First time I've sat down with you on the new game cycle, SJ. Good to be back, and yeah, a really nice track for me to kick off with so far on this lovely Saturday.
Yeah, definitely. It's been a while since me and you have been at it. Obviously, a little bit of a slow start into this. Obviously, it is an evaluation, so we'll be giving each other profiles of the drivers. We'll be talking a little bit about who we've got on grid tonight. We've got plenty of time. And then also you'll get some of our favourite commentating as well. But Andy, season 9, this is it. This is where it starts. One more evaluation, and these guys get put into a draft, and then it's business as usual.
Yeah, draft night, one of the favourite nights of the season for a lot of the people in and around Rush. Really interested to see tonight a couple of names I don't recognise in this list, and then also some old names that I do recognise from a wee while back. So I'm interested to see on this evaluation, what are these 12 drivers going to achieve? Decent weather conditions, so looks like we're going to get a true reflection in terms of pace.
2 seconds. I've got just a quick
for Colin.
I'll let you continue. I'll let you go through the whole 12. Give the guys who we've got driving tonight. I'll just do this message.
Yeah, sure. So tonight what we've got is we have got Dido. Dido we know very well, of course. Meraki Don. Dido's in the Williams, by the way. We've got the Mercedes then of Meraki Don. Campbell Adams returning in the Aston Martin with Yusuf in the Kick Sauber. Flubber in the Ferrari. Aiden is Raiden, who's been here a long time, of course, by the way, in the Alpine. And then somebody going by the name of Shelley Cheeseburger in the second Alpine. And I do believe that actually is Kalki. I'm Sleepy Gamer in the Ferrari, currently 8th in our list with Milkiller, or Mikiller, Mykiller NL, potentially one of our European drivers in the Mercedes, with Lorenz Bro 10959 in a Red Bull. Then PFRL Combo in a McLaren, and then Ward's 97 in the second of our kicks. Tonight, a few guys are out on laps already, and TF10 Ward's 97 is one of those. That's a purple sector 1 with a 15, 6, 7, 8. That's quite good. Up to that notorious third turn. Seems to catch his undercarriage, so to speak, on the curb coming out of turn 3 down the hill. Back up the hill, should I say, in turn 4. Sleepy Gamer sets a 1044. First car on the board tonight. Yellow flags in sector 1. A little bit of congestion down there at turn number 1. Interestingly enough, on this circuit, purple middle sector for Wards as well. Gets a little bit out of shape there. Might be something to do with a tiny little bit of D-single connection problem. But he's going to come into turns 9 and 10, where you can really throw this car in. You can trust it if you've got your setup right, and just about managing to keep it valid on that outside curb at turn 10. Goes fastest there with a 103.6. Good time from him. That's a good time. I'm wondering if tonight we'll see anybody sneak their way into the 102s. That feels potentially possible with the likes of Campbell Adams around, and if that's just a banker really for Ward's 97, then potentially good for him as well. So that's our benchmark so far then. 103.6. Aiden is Raiden, crosses the line. 104 flat for him. Campbell Adams. I was going to say Campbell Adams is on his way, but he's not on his way. Campbell Adams has span out at turn number 1. So that we may well be able to call that an early jinx.
Yeah, definitely. Interesting to see. But no, we'll talk a little bit about some of these names now. TF10 Wards, a brand new driver into the league. Obviously, myself have been doing a bit of recruiting and looking for the next talent. Division One is the
Yeah,
pinnacle, and we want to spice it up. We don't want the same drivers. We want to try and get some of these drivers. We're probably 3 full-time drivers short at the moment. Going into the draft, the rest
yeah,
of the divisions are fine, but Division One is the main one. That is without moving anyone up. So if those 3 drivers that we can't get, we will be moving 3 drivers from Division 2 up to Division 1. So someone, unfortunately, does have to lose out. So TF10 is a new driver. Looking forward to seeing what he's got tonight. Aiden is Raiden. I don't know if you know Andy. He was absolutely excellent last season in Division 2. Near the end of the season,
uh-huh.
he wanted to stay on 24, but unfortunately we've got to change, we've got to move and develop moving forward. But he's been absolutely fantastic, and remember this division this season is no traction at all. So
Yeah.
we're changing things up a little bit. We've given a bit of a leeway to Division One. We've opened the traction up a little bit, but this season, we're trying to get this division to develop even further with the no traction. So Ados Raiden in the Alpine. We've got Flubber, who has just pushed into Division 2, but wanted to give it a go with Division 1, so we've given him that opportunity. He's been pretty surprising in this whole evaluation. Some of these guys have gone 3, 2, 1. Up in divisions. We've then got
Hmm.
Sleepy as well. He's another one that has been pushed up from Division 2 and wants to give Division 1 a go as well. Dido is the Division 2 driver, has raced in Division 1. It did race in Brazil last week. Has given it a go. Lorenzo Bro is an old school driver that was with us a long, long time ago, and it's great to see him back on track and great to see him back with us as well, driving. So he's in the Red Bull. He was Division 1. He was back in Season 3. So that's a long time ago. Mikilla is a brand new driver that's joined as well. Look forward to seeing what he can do. I've recognised him from CPI, so we'll have to wait and see what he can do. And will he be able to bring anyone else over? Hopefully he can, and tell his mates that this is the place to be. Meraki Dawn was very unfortunate in the first couple of evaluations. Did have a DNF, but did show some serious promise. Could it be his season? We've seen him reserve a lot in the reserve program. You've probably seen that name. So it'd be really good to see him obviously get that full-time seat and have that opportunity. Cameron Adams, we all know, he is basically the GOAT of Formula One sim racing. This guy is unbelievable. Is there anyone out there that can beat him? I'm not sure if there is. We'll find out. Hasn't had it easy in these evaluations. Wojciech Steg, unfortunately, who's not here tonight, which is a bit of a shame. Gave it to him in Bahrain, which was a really, really good race. Unfortunately, lost out on penalties. We've got Yusuf as well, who's improved dramatically. And obviously, PGR have just been qualified for the E-Series. So massive, massive congratulations to them. First time ever. So well done to them. And Shelly Cheeseburger is Kalki, a Division 2 defending champion, now in Division 1. So, yeah, a pretty stacked grid by most of these guys.
Yeah, and that the newest driver in here, Mikilla, with a 103.5. So still a shade under 10 minutes left in this session. Obviously, Campbell Adams just about setting off down through turn 2 up towards the pinnacle of this track right now, turn 3. He's going to be reasonably quick in the first sector. He gets a little bit out of shape, though, as he takes the corner. Now he reaches the peak of the course. DRS wide open that wing. On the hill, down he goes towards turn number 4. Can we see somebody get into the 102s here, do you think, SJ? Or are we going to be fighting our way? Is an extra half a second too much to find around here?
Well, it's interesting, isn't it? 103.544. That's a lot.
Whoa! Campbell Adams!
He's lost his steering, I think. I think his steering is obviously disconnected. It looks like he's just gone straight, so that's unfortunate for Campbell. Not having the best of nights in this evaluation, so yeah, unfortunate to see there. Question I want to talk to you about. Been with us now a while. What do you want to see this season in Division 1 that you haven't seen before?
I just think it's always for me about fresh names, and competition. So I don't want to see somebody running away with it. I want to see battles each and every single week. I want to see some of the tracks that perhaps we haven't seen more recently. It's a new game cycle, isn't it? So new game cycles always throw up new challenges. With the little tweaks you've made here as well in terms of things like taking no contraction. No traction, not no contraction. No traction control. Things like that. Just shake things up a little bit. And I just want to see some of these guys that are in here tonight on this evaluation night, some of the newer names, some of the returning names, just come in and shake it up a little bit. Like we had with season 8. It was quite a good season, wasn't it? In terms of a little bit of a shake up. Nobody ran away with it. It was a good competitive season.
Yeah, definitely. I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to give you a lap of Yusuf in the Kick Sauber, who is coming around the final corner now and hasn't said a time, so here we go. Love this track, love to commentate it, but here we go, going down into the first corner, burning a little bit of that Barry, getting up to 8th gear, dropping in down into 4th gear, getting very nicely there, no track invalidation at all, 82%, using that ERS and that DRS all the way up the hill. Elevation here in Austria is a little bit all over the place. You go uphill, then downhill, and then go back downhill, and then go back uphill again, going into turn number 2, very, very nicely there. Getting on to the second part of the DRS, getting over to the right-hand side, then we'll move over to the left, get DRS, around about 50% ERS left, pretty good going there from Yusuf, getting onto the curb, getting very wide there, very lucky not to invalidate. Now he's going to pull into a full left. How does he take this corner? You can see some really good overtaking and some battling here in Austria, which is great to see. Very nicely done here, 46%, 213 kph all the way, flat out as much as he can, burning that ERS, coming up the hill now, dropping into the 50, getting onto the curb, not too much, no invalidation, being very careful not to go straight into the barrier, going across the line. Is it going to be in the 3s? Yes, it is. Goes pole position with a 103.483, a 10th off CPI, Mick Keller and Wards with a 103.663. Impressive there by both kicks.
Yeah, real good time. 4-5 drivers now into the 3s. That was a fantastic lap. You could just see, just from the experience of somebody who drives a lot lower down tiers in league racing, you could see the difference in the angles that some of these guys take into corners. Like turn number 3, for example, there took a completely different line that somebody like I would take. Racing further on down, and there's probably half a second just in that one corner when they take it like that, SJ.
Yeah, they're going incredible grip, and it's insane to watch, and it's very, very exciting as well. And you remember these guys obviously have played this game for a long period of time, but yeah, it's exciting. It's very exciting to see, and also different dynamics and how they're going to take it. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I really am looking forward to seeing what these guys have got this season. And I really want to try and change these guys. To try and get some of these guys to go from reserve to full time, because it'd be really good to see what these guys have got in the draft, and in a full time seat. That's really my main aim, and I want to give the TPs a real go, and let's get consistency. Division 1 last season was a bit of a shit show. There was a lot of reserves, not many drivers showing commitment. So I really want to see the commitment. The rest of the divisions are fine. So that's my main aim this season. I want to see bums in seats. I really want to see the TPs have the opportunity, because it really hurts the TP and it hurts the team if they don't have that full team, and then having to reserve up, which is fine. But if these guys can't do, no traction, it's going to make it 10 times difficult for them.
It is, and speaking of not being able to do no traction control, I'm wondering whether Campbell Adams normally has a little bit of traction control on. I'm pretty sure he doesn't, but he just seems to be really struggling tonight. Coming out of turn 3, The rear end was wiggling all over the place, as it was coming out of turn 1 as well. So he seems to be really struggling tonight, which is a bit of a surprise to me, SJ, I've got to say.
Yeah, yeah. An interesting one. I'm just looking. I think we may have made a mistake with the settings. I think all the gears are off. Yeah, it's all on manual. So these guys are all driving in manual, unfortunately, which is not the go. So there has been a bit of a problem with the settings, but we'll see how we go. We may
They're all driving in what, sorry, SJ?
manual
Do
gears.
they not drive manual anyway, Div 1?
Yeah. Well, I think one of the drivers is asking, is it manual? Oh, auto? Can you not drive manual? Hang on, 2 seconds.
Yeah, cool.
Drive manual. Okay, all right. We've just got a few messages coming through saying, "Oh, the settings seem to be on manual." Okay, all right, that's fine. I've sent an invite to someone anyway, so I have no idea who is that. Who is Hadja in the LP? They obviously changed their name. That looks
Yeah,
like.
I've still got Aiden as Raiden and Shelly Cheeseburger.
All right, let me. Oh, yeah, I have. Yeah, it's changed now. Sorry, we've just got M. Verstappen. I'm not going to say that name. Is checkered flag. So checkered flag is in. So he's going to have time to do a quali lap. So we are going to have 13 drivers, which is good to see. Okay. Yeah, can't do that on control. Okay, I didn't know that. Okay, all good. Just send a few messages for you. Okay, we'll test that out. Sorry about that. One of the drivers is just saying to me I can't drive on manual. I've never done it. So he's a Division 1 driver driving on all the gears. So, okay, all right, interesting.
Who's that?
Lorenzo.
Okay.
So
that would explain the 2-second gap he's got then, yeah. And he's out.
Yeah, and he's left as well. So hopefully that doesn't be a problem.
Well, it's caused a problem because he's retired without the car being in the pits.
Yeah.
So it's still he needs to come back because his car is going to start the race, and if he doesn't want to race, he needs to retire on the first lap. Anyway, so we found something new out then around the gear systems. So Lorenzo likes automatic. Wards retires from the session. He's currently in third. He's actually crashed at turn number 1, has Wards, so he won't better his time. It's a 103.387 for MI Killer NL, who I would imagine is from the Netherlands. Campbell Adams has set a time. It's a 1 minute 10. So he's 7 seconds off the pace with that lap. And I'm pretty sure as we go checkered flag time that he will be trying to get himself a lot quicker than he currently is. Yusuf currently sat in second. 1/10 down on the killer. Sally Cheeseburger, 103.587 for him. Combo in 5th with a 3.683. 8 of the drivers into the 3s now, and here comes Campbell Adams, where we saw him have that little problem earlier on. Dips his wheel into the gravel, and he's invalidated. He has invalidated. So Campbell Adams will not set a time. Checkered flag about to come around that final turn right now. He almost invalidates. He's going to cross the line, and checkered flag will be 9, which means Campbell Adams will be starting from the back, SJ.
Yeah, I can't believe we're saying that. Now, I don't know if it's something to do with the gears. I don't know. Because the restrictions have been auto and manual, that the guys can use auto and manual. So for some reason, it is on just manual. So we've never done that. So that may have been a little bit of an issue on our side. So I do apologise on that. Interesting. I think that's probably why we've seen some of these times, unfortunately. So that is probably our fault on our end on that. So we'll apologise. But look at these times. McKiller, 103.387. Yusuf, a 103.483. And Wards, a 103.556. Kelky doing a 103 as well. Cumbo doing a 103. Aina's Rating doing a 103. Dino doing a 103. Meraki doing a 103. Checker doing a 103, and then Flubber, Sleepy, Lorenzo, and Campbell, obviously with the worst time I have seen for a long period of time, so not going to plan there. But the top 9, we're going to have a serious battle going on our hands, I think.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would have thought so, SJ. The interest in there between the two Ferraris as well, only 4 thousandths between Flubber and the other Ferrari, whose name escaped me right now. So there were only 4 thousandths between those two guys.
Yeah, that is extremely close. I'm going to see if I can get... Oh, he's left. He's completely left. So let's see if we can get the guy back in so he doesn't... Hang on 2 seconds.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, not long till we get going again then. Weather looks good. I don't know whether we've got the weather preset to just glorious.
No, all evaluation
but it is
races are clear.
good.
All evaluation races are clear.
All evaluation is clear. There we go. Yep. That answers that one then. So we know we're not going to have any rain, so that's good. That means we're going to get a real good indication in terms of the pace of these drivers then.
Yeah, I hope so. I don't know if I'm going to get this guy back in. It's very frustrating when people do that. Just leave and just, don't bother coming back. All right, Andy, I'll let you take it away. We're with the formation lap before you start.
Yeah, formation lap is on. Yeah, it's going to be McKiller leading the way, then followed by the 2 Kick Saubers of Yusuf Sider and Wards 97. Joining Wards on that second row, we've got Shelley Cheeseburger, then it's Combo and Aiden is Raiden in 5 and 6, McLaren and Alpine. Williams, it's Dido in P7 with Meraki Don alongside him in P8 on that 4th row. The 5th row will be Max Verstappen and Flubber, Red Bull and Ferrari. With then Ferrari and Red Bull, following that up with Sleepy Gamer and Lorenzo, with Campbell Adams, as we suggested, at the back. But I would imagine he will be up certainly into P12 before we get to turn number 1. It would appear that Lorenzo is going to be AI here on this in this race. Hopefully it doesn't cause us any issues with him being towards the back. I would like to think that the only time he'll get into any position to cause a problem, SJ, is when the guys are lapping him in a few laps' time. But this is only a 35% race. How many laps is that around here, SJ?
25, I think, because it's 35.
Yeah, 25. Okay, lovely. Well, that should be good then. 25 laps. Formation lap is almost complete. It's Dino gets disqualified. That means he's going to have Meraki Don really on his tail then as we get ready to get these lights going. The green flags are waving. Max Verstappen also has a problem there. Here we go. 3, 4, 5 red lights are on. But now it's showtime then, as Yusuf Syed does get a magnificent start there. Is he going to get up alongside into turn number 1? No, it will be McKiller, who just about manages to maintain P1. 2 Kick Saubers closely following him. Shelley Cheeseburger, Combo, Meraki Don. There's going to be Meraki Don. He's going to be right up alongside. Here comes a Red Bull of Max Verstappen, though, up all the way to P6 from P9. Oh, between turns 2 and 3. What a move that was, SJ. Manages to get himself all the way up into P6, up 3 positions already. Campbell Adams, 4 positions up for the 5 positions up for the Aston Martin, and he's right up there with Meraki Don.
Yeah, no, absolutely fantastic there from Checkered, going literally straight up, making that decision to go for that move. And yeah, right up into P6. No, so great driving there. Obviously, using that race awareness, using that, making a late break, just like the real Max Verstappen in real life. And he's definitely timed that to perfection and make himself so many places up. So great job there. Campbell Adams definitely. That might have been a bit of a blip in quali, but not in the race. Up into P7
Mm.
already. 6 places for Campbell, 3 places for Chicken as well. What a start here for Mick Killer, Yusuf, and T Ward as well. Great start there. We've then got Kalki there in P4, and then obviously Cumbo in P5. The new guys doing a great job so far. Newcomers of Cumbo, Wards, and Mick Killer doing a phenomenal job. Obviously, Lorenzo is not in the car, so it is an AI car, so it is out the way, which is good to see. Unfortunately, it's a shame it's not going to be retiring, but yeah, we will be seeing that to the end of the race, unfortunately. And then we've then got Flubber and Sleepy, which looks like they could be having a little bit of a battle on their hands together. But everyone else still in the DRS at the moment. You got Cumbo dropping down into P8, Mareki Don making up into P7 now, so he's dropping a few positions. But at the moment, what a start there. And Yusuf is now taking the lead from McKenna up into P1. So Kick Sauber having an absolutely brilliant night so far.
Yeah, really good start for the lime green machine. Max Verstappen and Combo got into it there between turns 5, 6, and 7. That allowed Campbell Adams to float his way through. He's now up into P5, up 8 positions so far here on lap 3 of 25. You were spot on, SJ, in your assessment. And we've got one great big long DRS train all the way from Yusuf all the way down to Flubber. Who now finds himself in P12, but managing to stick it out with his teammate. Teammate has taken a position from him, of course. Sleepy Gamer started in 11th, is 11th. As I say that reverses. And in between turns 3 and 4, 2 Ferraris exchange positions. But yeah, great stuff from this front 3, SJ. They are not bringing themselves into getting intimidated by this chasing pack. Looking good.
Yeah, no, it is looking really, really good at the moment. Mick Killer, Yusuf, and Ward doing a great job. Ward going a little bit wide there, staying in with his teammate at the moment, staying in with that DRS. Mick Killer just needing to just hold on here. There's also Campbell Adams now up in the P4, obviously Kalki in that P5, and Chicken in P6. So a nice little battle going on there, which is really good to see. Are we going to start to see any executing moves? That Yusuf looking ready to pounce and make the move on McKenna, going on to the right-hand side, gets the job done. Let's have a look. No, he doesn't. He moves over, but Campbell tries to get involved as well and goes side by side with Ward, and they're going to go side by side. We're going to jump on board with of Campbell Adams, who is now up into P4, making up 9 spots, ready to pounce and make a move. Goes to the left-hand side, makes a lovely bit of a switch. Ward holds his line. Campbell loses out there. Good defense there from Ward. Kalki doesn't make a move at the moment. There is moves going on at the front though, as we can see Yusuf and McKiller going side by side into turn number 7 or 8, I think it is. A lot of battle going on here. Oh, Campbell getting onto the curb, not what you want to do in Austria, but loses out and still in that P4 spot. Great battle at the moment going on the front 5.
Yeah, real good stuff that, and I really like that from Wards was the defensive line that he took, which prevented Campbell Adams getting that overtake done at turn number 4, really making him go the long way round. And at turn number 4, the long way round sometimes can be too long, and there wasn't much of an option for a better line to be had there from Wards. So that was good to see.
Yeah, no, great bit of racing. Really, really good to see. Very clean at the moment. We've got 13 drivers, and all still 13 drivers, and we've got battles going on still in the midfield, at the front, and at the back. So really, really good to see here. Ada's lost the DRS at the moment, 1.5, just hanging on as much as he can. 1.034 looks like he could lose it. But he's got Maraki Dawn in his DRS in the 7.5 temps. Then you've got Dido in his DRS, and then you've also got Cumbo down there in 8.5 temps in his DRS. Sleepy is in his DRS, Flubber's in his DRS, Oh no, Sleepy's lost it. Oh, Sleepy's lost it. He's gone onto the curb, and that's not what you want to do, and he's lost it. So he's going to fall way back down. That's so unfortunate for the Ferrari driver, Sleepy, and that could have been curtains for Flubber, and he done very well to avoid that. So really unfortunate there, and McKillen got a little bit moved to the left off the side there, and Wards and Campbell are going to go side by side again up the hill. Campbell Adams going for the move. Is Wards going to be able to hold on to his line? He's trying to. He holds it. No. Oh, there's a bit of a tap there between him and Campbell, but they're still going to go at it. It's nice to see someone going out against Campbell Adams, isn't it? Good to see, but he's up in a P3 and he's on a hunt as Checker goes for a move on Ward on the right hand side. Does he get the job done? Lovely view from the chopper. Here we go. Checker round the outside on the right hand side. Ward on the left holds his line. Great defence there from Ward. Good defending. Holds it. Keeps Chickett behind. And Chickett's going to come under pressure now from Kelky. But Campbell is on the hunt for McKillen and Yusuf.
Yeah, and it's not often we see Campbell starting at the back, but we didn't have to wait very long to check up on a previous world champion here at Rush Racing League to be manoeuvring himself up through the field. And something's happened with Wards there because he's now dipped 1.4 seconds off the back of the Aston Martin. So that feels like something kind of may well have happened. I did see a tyre dip into some gravel. One thing to note here, by the way, AJ, is that there's only one guy not on these medium tyres, and that's Aiden Israden. Tyre wear does seem to be an interesting... it does seem to be an interesting challenge tyre wear on this. How long are these medium tyres going to last?
Who's AJ? That's what I was going to say.
What did I say?
Who's AJ? Oh, I love it.
Oh, he plays football for my son's team. SJ, whoever you are.
You've given me a new name, Andy. I do love it. Yusuf getting himself a 3-second time penalty very early on, lap 7:25. Mediums, it's a tough one, isn't it? Do we see these guys, lap 12, maybe? Lap 12?
Yeah, I guess so.
I'm not sure. I don't know. The tyre wear is OP on this game. Silverstone the other day did a race there. Great race. Enjoyed it. 8 laps on the mediums at Silverstone.
Yeah, done.
Yeah, insane. So, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
At the moment.
I was on Bahrain, 10 laps at Bahrain, and they were at 75%.
Yeah, mine were at 70. Yeah, mine were 75. So yeah, I don't know. It is OP at the moment. We've got a move going on here between Aiden, Raiden, and Kelky going side by side. Aiden's Raiden putting the pressure on. Kelky does get the job done into P6. Chicken in still in that P5. Still can't get past Ward at the moment, but like you did say earlier on, Andy, Ward has definitely dipped off McKiller there, and also Campbell Adams has actually overtaken McKiller up in a P2 now, and he's got a battle on his hands against Yusuf. So it looks like a 3-way battle at the moment between McKiller, Campbell, and Yusuf.
Yeah, it does, and Campbell Adams got past McKiller on the last lap at turn number 1. He was past him before the DRS was activated. A mistake from the Mercedes man just allowed Campbell Adams to get better traction, grip and drive out of turn 1, and he was past him in an absolute heartbeat. And he's going to be up there again, is Campbell, 4.5 tenths. Does get right up alongside Yusuf, though. He's going to get the move done. He is going to, of course, have DRS, gets the move done, swings right back across in front of Yusuf, and that is Campbell Adams off down the road. Will we see the Aston Martin check out like we've seen on many an occasion, SJ, or is this not over and not done and dusted just yet?
Well, Yusuf is in a bit of a difficult situation here with that 3-second time penalty. As long as McKellar can stay with Yusuf within that DRS, then obviously he's got a massive opportunity as well. Wards is really going to have to probably look at the undercut here, which is what Checkard has decided to do there. So he's going to go for the undercut. That's the only other way that you can try and get the win here. But yeah, Campbell 6.5 temps. It could just be a situation where Yusuf and Campbell just keep switching. McKillop needs to stay in that DRS battle, and he is struggling, even though there was a mistake there from Yusuf, and he's lost the DRS by that mistake. Now a second, and McKillop is right behind him. So, yeah, it could be done and dusted already. As we see, no, he's back in the DRS. 8.5 tenths, 9 tenths, 9.5, 9.6, 9.8. No, there you go, back up to a second. So he's out. No, back down to 9. So Yusuf is really going to keep trying to try and stay in that DRS, because if not, I think it's game over. We're on lap 10 out of 25 at the moment. Yusuf does have that 3-second time penalty. And, well, there you go. Look, I think someone is coming into the pits. And then Campbell does come into the pits. All of them. There you go.
Yeah, interesting. I was just about to say, if you're Yusuf and you drop outside of that DRS, get yourself into the pit lane and try and get that time back in the pit when you come out of the pits on fresh tyres. But Campbell Adams had already committed to dropping himself in. Aiden's Raiden obviously now leading the race. Wards is out. Wards is out.
Wards has lost it. He spun coming out of the pits.
Yeah.
Has he done that?
No, he wasn't in the pits. He's still on 10 lap or mediums.
Oh, he's lost it coming out of turn 1.
Yeah, just lost it coming out of turn 1.
That's
it. That is a real shame. That is a real
McKillop
shame. Because he'd stayed out.
Oh.
3 seconds for McKillop.
Oh.
Well, if it wasn't done and dusted before, there you go. Now it's done and dusted.
Yeah, it's going to be very interesting now to see who can put that pressure on Campbell. Yusuf.
A slow checkered flag. A slow checkered flag in the wall in between turns 3 and 4 as well. Wow. No right end plate. That just looks like he's disconnected.
Yeah. I'm just trying to look.
He's turning his wheel.
Okay. No, he's
there's the throttle. There's the throttle. I think he'd lost his throttle.
Oh no. Malfunctions on the wheels tonight. Bit of drama. 25 has given us a little bit of drama, so that's unfortunate for Checkered there. Now he's going again. Oh, that's such a shame.
Yeah.
That's such a shame. Such a shame for him and Ward tonight. But a little bit of information that we can go by. But looking likely, both of them having a great race. Ward very early on, putting a battle on, putting a great defence on there against Campbell, and also Kalki early on. But he's out of this race, which is really unfortunate to see. Aiden's Raiders now coming to the pits. McKillop again, another 3. That's 6. Oh, there's drama going on here, and I think he's gone off the track. He has gone off. And Chicken is retired. Oh, someone's gone off the track as well. Someone else is in the gravel. It's all going off in Austria at the moment. And drama here in the Division 1 evaluation race, Andy.
Yeah, that's a very strange last couple of minutes, SJ, with a couple of DNFs, and Checkered's had to retire on track. I wasn't able to get himself into the pit lane by the look of it. McKillop, he DNF himself. So we've lost 4 drivers. Lorenzo was lost from the start, but McKillop, Checkered Flag, and Wards are all gone. Now, I guess now it's for somebody like Sleepy Gamer and Flubber just an opportunity to have a little practice now and see what they can get their raw pace to be on this track, SJ.
Yeah, such a shame. Such a shame to see those guys unfortunately out of the race. That was looking like a great start, but looks like a bit of a malfunction there with Chickett's equipment, and obviously McKillop making that mistake, getting at 3, then getting the other 3, losing it, and then getting a 10-second in the pit lane. That's obviously 60 seconds of pens. You're not really going to fight that back on a reduced setting with not really going to see any safety cars. So would have been interesting to see some of his race pace for the remainder, but not the case. And we've lost McKillop, Wards, and Checkered, and Lorenzo is in AI. So unfortunate, really unfortunate to see. But Campbell, doing us what he's done from all the valuation races, showing us what he's capable of, and like I said, can anyone match him? This isn't this is the evaluations, but definitely one to beat, isn't he?
Yeah, and this is it is you're putting your marker in the ground early doors here, aren't you? You know, I'm back. I've got the pace. I've started at the back, and before we'd reached halfway through the race, I was at the front. As Yusuf picks up another 3 seconds, that's 6 for him as well. Kalki will be an interesting one to watch this year as Aiden, his Alpine teammate, picks up 3. Shelly Cheeseburger, Kalki, he'll be an interesting one to watch this year. Up from Division 2, reigning Division 2 champion. Be interested to see how he adapts to Division 1 and what he can deliver up here. Obviously a little bit behind the likes of Campbell and Yusuf at this particular moment in time. But a good showing from him so far tonight, I think.
Yeah, no, definitely. And then we go, wheels and pedals and buttons just stop working for checkered. So that's unfortunate. That is really unfortunate to have that. But a great start again. Gamble. Someone has lost it at the back. Let's have a look. Oh, Meraki Don has lost it. So a lot of drama happening in Austria. A lot of people losing it in a part of the track which I wouldn't think we would have done. Interesting to say the least. We've got a lot of messages coming in. Remember, SRC this season, we are on board SRC for season 9. So feel free, jump on the code, use the code below, and get amongst it. If you've got any questions regarding that, then feel free to message me and I can get it all sorted. We've had our first customer, which was great to see. So thank you very much to that person. 2A, a big shout out to you, mate, for jumping on the SRC setups. But if anyone else wants to, then feel free to use that code. And let's have a great season. And hopefully those setups do you justice. Don't know about you, Andy. I'll do me justice.
Mate, the only thing that will do me justice at the moment is making sure that I can actually stop my car. I spent a little bit of money on a very, very cheap rig. And it broke first time I raced. So I've got some fixing work to do so I can reach my pedals.
Well, there you go.
Setups don't mean a great deal if you can't reach the brakes.
Yeah, correct. Okay, Mikela just let us know what the situation was that he had set up for a different race distance. So his rears were cooked. He thought it was 50%. I should have told him that. It's my fault. Do apologise. That's the reasons why he did retire in the end, and his rears were cooked. So he went for a longer race instead of a shorter race. So his tyres went off very quickly. Anyway, let's go up to our other newcomer, PFRL Pill Cumbo. Doing a good job in that P6 at the moment. Brand new driver to Rush as well. He's the last one currently here that is giving it a go and doing all right in that McLaren. Still got some times. He's doing a 107, so he is a little bit off the pace compared to the front. But he's staying with the pack. He's got no pens. And he's using that DRS. He's got a fair bit of ERS left, and no penalties at the moment. Good race by the newcomer of Cumbo.
Yeah, absolutely, man. I'm just having a quick look through. He does have a couple of warnings on file for exceeding track limits, so he can't afford any more. Over halfway through the race, only 7 or 8 laps left to go, of course. So fingers crossed he can navigate his way through the last quarter of this race and get himself to the finish line without picking up that 3-second penalty. He's that close to Dino. As I'll tell you who's going to fly past there, though. That's Flubber. And we're going to see the switcheroo of the McLaren Combo get on the inside. Oh, ever so twitchy coming out of turn number 3, and that's just allowed Flubber to make sure they got hold of P6, and they're going to challenge for P5 alongside Dido. down through the long, continuous right-hander at turn 4. Through turn 5 we go, then into turn 6 and 7. Side by side, I'm on board with Combo. And great view of the battle out in front between these two. Don't get too close. Combo, Flubber, Dido, and Combo then through 7, in through 8. Off towards 9 then. Yusuf picks up 10 seconds and calls it a night in the pit lane, unfortunately. And over the start-finish line, we are about to go. It's going to be McLaren overtaking Ferrari. Flubber's going to get an opportunity of Rio wing wide open, though, chasing up that hill again. Yeah, nice little battle there. But again, more interesting things happening, SJ.
Yeah, definitely. This battle between Dido, Combo, and Flubber has been great. Combo was in that P6 position where Flubber was. He's now right behind Dido, ready to pounce and take that P5. So great job from here. As we see, he's going to go for the move down on the right-hand side, holds the line. Great job there. Dido trying to go the long way, giving him space. A little bit of a tank slapper there by Combo. Keeps that position and up in a P4. Great job from Combo. No pens at the moment. And just looking at Aiden as Raiden. How many penalties has Aiden as Raiden got? He's 3 seconds, so 8.8 down the road. But and Campbell Adams looks like he's about to go on to some mediums. So interesting. The hards and then onto the mediums. So Campbell is going to drop all the way down into possibly in front of these guys, which is going to make it very exciting. Oh yeah, he's going to be miles in front. Yeah, so he's decided to get onto fresh mediums, and he'll try and pounce for the lead. So Campbell going for that extra stop, getting onto some fresh tyres. Is that telling us that it is a 2-stop at Austria?
I've got a funny feeling that there might be a lot of 2-stop tracks. The hards don't feel as though they are as OP as they were on the last game cycle. Certainly, things like the mediums don't seem to go anywhere near as far as they previously have done. As round goes the Ferrari, that's Flubber, was involved in that tussle with Dido and Combo, but round he goes, and he's going to drop all the way back, still yet to move. Just about getting going again now, but that's unfortunate for Flubber. He's done a real good job there of getting involved with it's Dido and Combo. But he's going to fall all the way down to P7 now, SJ. And that's unfortunate, mate, isn't it?
Yeah, it is definitely unfortunate. And people are coming in, Jarobot's coming in saying, what's the strategy? We got no idea, mate. I have no idea. I haven't done this track yet on the new game. Interesting to know if Campbell is just doing that for giggles. Or is he actually doing that properly because his tyres have gone? Because I've never seen someone pit twice in Austria. So it is interesting, which is going to make, obviously, the league races very exciting for strategy, because I would have just gone onto the medium, onto a set of hards, and then gone onto a set of mediums, and then onto a set of hards and done. So it looks like there's a bit of a mixture here. So... But we'll have to wait and see if that is the case. But at the moment, Campbell is 1.9 behind Kalki. Kalki looks like he is going to win this race. Or we'll have to wait and see, because he's got 4 more laps to go. And Campbell is gaining on him at the rate of knots. So this is good. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, Campbell is winning this race.
Yeah, he's winning.
Campbell is winning this race, and he's taken 6 seconds out of the front 2 in a lap and a half.
Wow. Well, there you go.
He is going to be up and around and about. Pretty soon.
Yep. Well, on that, you've got the 2 Alpines working together. Good to see. Aiden is right in that P2 with that penalty. Can he hold Campbell up? Can he do something? Can he help his teammate tonight? We'll have to wait and see what happens here, as Campbell is right on the tail of Aiden as Raiden is ready to pounce. He even goes for the move on the right-hand side, going into the loop. Here we go. They're going to go side by side. Great racing there. Campbell gets the job done. Better grip. I think so. That's just saying I think Campbell's playing with everyone. So I don't know if it is a 2-stop. It could just be that he just wanted to be on fresh tyres. We'll have to wait and see. Comments going, Campbell's playing with everyone. He's had a fantastic night, hasn't he? No pens. And just from start to finish, qualifying very bad. Didn't get a plan at all, but race just second to none again from Campbell.
Yeah, absolutely. It's like two different drivers. It's like somebody else was trying to qualify for him.
Yeah.
Because this is chalk and cheese. The difference is so much incredible. Like Sleepy Gamer picks up 3 seconds. We're going to see Campbell Adams get past here. He's going to go around the outside. He's going to blow around the outside like Kalki didn't even exist there. You know that is definitely impressive. Brand spanking fresh rubber, 3 laps old versus 11 lap old hards. Always going to happen. Yeah.
There's got to be someone. We're 23 laps in, 2 laps to go. Andy, there's got to be someone out there that wants to beat this guy. You know, someone that's got to want to take it to him because he is just incredible. You know, and whoever that is, like, we'll pay to see that because you know he is phenomenal. Just can't be beaten. He makes mistakes. He then, you know, and then still puts it onto the podium as well, which is incredible to see. And I think it's just mind blowing, and it's so interesting to see because obviously last season, a completely different Division 1 winner in Chandler's, but we know if this man was racing the full season, it would have been his again. So it was good to see someone different win it. But can this guy be beaten? Is there anyone out there that can take it to him?
Well, yeah, there are people that can take it to him. There are track specialists kicking around, but I think at the minute, it's all about consistency and turning up each and every single week, isn't it? You know, if Campbell turns up every single week, the likelihood is that he's going to perform very well in the championship. He started off well last year, but didn't finish it off so well, did he? Because he wasn't here for the majority of the season. So it'd be interesting to see who can come on board and who can challenge him as we start the final lap 25.
It's a wild card.
It's going to be interesting to see who's.
We'll leave it that. We'll let him have that. We'll just let him be the wild card reserve for season 9.
It's going to be interesting, you know, just to see who can challenge him on certain tracks. Because there will be some guys who've got their favourite tracks, won't they? You know, that's just generally what kind of happens.
Oh yeah, and I think like obviously tonight's an evaluation. We've not got the full grid. You know, be interesting to see what these guys could do on a full. You know, different track conditions. You know, this is all, you know, changed, all set. Oh, as Dido or someone's gone off, and that's Maraki Dawn. Not had the best of nights tonight. He's gone off. And Campbell Adams is going around the final corner. Andy, I'll let you take this one away.
Yeah, that's it, mate. He is crossing the line. He is going to win this, the evaluation night for Division 1. It will be Kalki crossing the line in second with some penalties to his name, though. Aiden Israden will cross the line third. And that's your top 3. That's your podium. It's Dido will cross the line fourth. But that battle and that tussle with Combo means that Combo will jump above him. No penalties for the new guy. Well done to him. I'm Sleepy Gamer. 25 seconds down the road, he's just entered Sector 3 in that Ferrari. He's going to be coming around, followed closely by his teammate Flubber. Sleepy Gamer with some penalties. We will have a look. 3 seconds worth of penalties, so he will retain P6 from his teammate Flubber, P7. Lorenzo, who didn't really race, P8. P9, Meraki Don. I do believe Lorenzo is a lap down, though. So that's why Meraki Don has suddenly been in a different place. But yeah, that's the race. Campbell Adams wins from the back, SJ. Congratulations to him at Around Austria.
Yeah, no, great night. Great night for Campbell. Yeah, basically starts off where he finishes again. Qualifying, obviously not the best, but that didn't mean anything because he showed what he's capable of in the race. And yeah, some really good battles there. And interesting info to take with us. And one more left for these guys, Singapore next week. So and then it's down to business. It's down to the draft night, which is going to be very exciting. So still plenty of time for guys to still jump in and give Division 1 a go if they want. But there you go, a full sweep for Campbell. Race winner, fast lap, driver of the day, most overtakes, and cleanest driver goes to Flubber. So well done to him. These are your classifications. So Campbell Adams getting double, wins the race and gets the fastest lap, 1:04.969. Look at that, 2 seconds quicker than Kalki. Absolutely incredible. Was on those pressure tyres though. Kalki into P2, Aiden, then Cumbo, then Dido, then Sleepy, then Flubber. Lorenzo, unfortunately, will be DSQ'd. Maraki Don did finish the race. Yusuf, unfortunately, out. McKellar out. Checkett out. Ward's out. And that is your lineup. Thank you very much to everyone tuning in, as always. Andy, great to have you back. And look forward to jumping into the comms box when it really kicks off in round 1 at Jeddah.
Yeah, can't wait, mate. It's going to be a good one. Thanks very much, everybody.
That's it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for tuning in. Good to have, obviously, the Dream Team back, me and Andy. And don't forget, tomorrow night, more action. Division 4 up at Austria and Division 2 up at Austria. We'll be joined tomorrow for that. Remember, enjoy the Silverstone Grand Prix tonight, later on. Qualifying is at 2 p.m. my time. It is 12 o'clock your time. I think it's going to be a real good spectacle this weekend. Rain is upon us at Silverstone. So, should be an exciting one. But until then, thanks for tuning in. And we'll see you next time. Good night.